Hey guys, welcome to another video. So, had to bring out the big knife. Haven't had that out in a while, but big knife means big things. And in this box is what I've been tweeting about. So I'm gonna open it up here. Just got this express mail from DHL, and probably gonna be more packaging in here. Yep, more packaging. And let's bust open some bubble wrap. Yep. Get it. I gotta give it to them. They really package this thing well, and it is actually completely sealed in the plastic. As you can see there, it is the Huawei MediaPad X1 or the Honor one. Wow, this is definitely the Chinese version, and it's the 501U. So, spec-wise, I'm gonna read them to you. Get this packaging out the way. This is the 3G version, which will basically be 3G or HSPA plus for T-Mobile. So some 4G speeds. This was released in April, but didn't really hit the market until like June. And I've been waiting to get this. Very small package for what's in here, though. 7.2 millimeters thickness. 229 grams. Wow. I got this thing sealed up tight. Try not to cut myself. And it has a 7-inch 1080p display. This is the actual Chinese version because it has the Honor on here, and it's in a blue box, and it doesn't have the white box, which is it has MediaPad on here. But this is all in Chinese. I have no idea what that says. It probably says MediaPad. 7-inch 1080p display. It's actually 1200 by 1920. 320 pixels per inch for the techies, and it has again, it's 239 grams, which is just shy of a half a pound, which is pretty good. 16 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM, 2 gigs of RAM. Can take a 64 gig card though. This 3G version should work in the US, and it should be HSPA plus on T-Mobile, which is basically 4G. No LTE support for the US yet though. Has a 13 megapixel on the back, a 5 megapixel shooter on the front. Has a quad-core processor. 4.2 should be on here, but actually 4.4 is already out. So I'll upload that later. I'll show you a video of that later. And I'm teasing you. I've been tweeting about this, so I'll go ahead and open it up. And wow, this is super compact. Super compact. And I'll show you in other videos. But let's get on to the unboxing. This is nowhere near as big as what I thought it was going to be. When I saw 7-inch display, it's actually already got a screen protector on it, so I won't take that off. But here it is in all its glory. 13 megapixel on the back. SD card goes right here. Volume up and down, power button, and SIM card goes right here. There's a speaker back here. I got the white version because I did not like the black version. So let me see if I can give some more light in here. See, that might be a little better. So along the front here, 5 megapixel shooter. Along this side, nothing. 13 megapixel on the back, just truly amazing. On this side, you've got the SD card slot, volume rocker, power button, and SIM tray. Wow. On the bottom, microphone and charging and sync cable. And, on top, 3.5 millimeter headphone jack and noise cancellation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get an ejector real quick. Wow, this is truly amazing. Let me get an ejector. Here's my US plug that it comes with. Oh, never mind. There's my ejector right there. Don't have to do that. So here's the Huawei labeled cable there. Very nice. And here's a brand new charging brick here. It's 2 amps. So there should be some manuals in here too, but you guys don't care about the manuals. Yeah, there are the manuals. Yeah, this is definitely the Chinese version, so I don't know what I don't know what language this is going to be in, but I'm going to try to do it real time for you right here. So here's the SIM card tray, and we're going to put it in. It goes like that. Yep. And we're gonna, hopefully it has juice because I'm gonna power it on right now. I'm excited about this, guys, because if you can handle, now here's a word of advice to the Huawei Ascend Mate 2 4G users. This device, if you didn't know, I had some problems with the US with Huawei. So I ended up ditching my Ascend Mate 2. And that's just the reality of it. I ended up ditching it. They frustrated me and I had a problem and they didn't really want to help me. So I ended up ditching it and definitely this is the Honor version. There's different labels that pop up right there. Where sometimes it'll say MediaPad X1 or Honor. This is Honor. This is the Chinese one. So hopefully I can make my way through this. Very good graphics. But the U.S. that I did with Huawei here in the U.S. and shout out to the people that was on Google Plus that were kind of supporting me with those decisions that I had to make. That knew I had a problem, but let's sit down here. Hopefully I don't hit the camera. But shout out to those people who were letting me know, hey, it'll be all right. The U.S. unfortunately is giving you some hassles, but I ended up having problems with the U.S. So I didn't want to buy the same device. So I opted for this 7-inch 1080p phone, and I got to tell you, I'm already on 3G. Yeah, it's already working on 3G for T-Mobile, and you'll also get HSPA Plus. So shout out to the people about that kind of helped me out a little bit when I was having some problems. That just kind of, oh wow, here's an update. So it looks like 4.4 is already on here. So let me show you first. I don't want to do the update right now. I'm going to come back and I'll do a separate video for the update. But 4.2 is already on here, and there it is. There we go. So anyway, long story short, I had some problems with my Huawei Ascend Mate 2, and I needed to send it back. And they were basically just trying to shaft me out of my money. So I ended up saying, what Huawei device can I get that'll be suitable to me since I'm so used to big devices? I gotta tell you, fellas, this does not seem like a 7-inch screen. Super compact, super thin. It is so light. It's 7.2 millimeters, and I'm so serious when I tell you I've already got 3G, so I know I'm going to have good service. And 4G will also probably pop up every now and then, but I got to tell you, this thing is gorgeous. And the message I was going to give to the Huawei Ascend Mate users, just holding this in my hand, guys, if you can handle the Mate 2, this is not much of a step up. I do still have big phones like my LG G Flex. I'll bring those in and compare them for you. But I got to tell you, if you're a big person, like big hands, or a tall person, or you don't have to be a big person, but you probably won't look that silly holding this to your hand or to your head. That's pretty amazing. I'm super excited about this, actually. So let's jump in and do some things here. This is the first boot on. So let's go to browser, and let me see if I can get it to surf the net here. Google.com. Oh, APNs. So I got to go to my APNs first. All right, so let's go to mobile networks. And I'm going to do this here. I'll try to do it all on camera. Oh, wow, it's already picking up. Wow, it already picked them up. All right, so I'm going to just select this one, and I'm going to change it to fast.net, or excuse me, fast on here, so I can get as much speed out of here as I can get. It's already picked up all of this. I need to put in the T-Mobile settings here. So let me cut and come right back. Okay, guys, I got the internet set up, and wow, immediately, this is probably going to be 4.4, but I'm not going to install it yet again. But the internet is really fast, and also I'm getting HSPA Plus, and it switches from HSPA Plus to, I'm going to move the camera just a little bit here. It switches from HSPA Plus to yeah, see it, there you go, There's HSP plus. You can see it there. The speeds I'm getting are 4G. It says 3G up there, but I'm on. It's the speeds are really good. So, wow, I'm excited about this device. Again, Huawei Ascend Mate 2 users, not trying to deter you from your device at all, but you would love this device. If you're a Huawei Ascend Mate 2 user, or just a Huawei Ascend Mate user, period, you would love this device. It feels fantastic in the hand. And it just doesn't feel like a 7-inch device. Let me go ahead and bring it out. Here's the iPad mini. You've probably seen it on plenty of videos saying how much smaller it was and how much compact, but it's different when you have it in your hand. This is much more compact than the iPad mini. As a matter of fact, it's even thinner than the iPad mini almost, I believe, or it's about the same. Unbelievable. If you want to buy this device, I actually got it for a great price, the same price as the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. And this packs a little bit more than the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. The processor is better. In my opinion, it should be better on paper. I'll say that. But don't be deterred with it not being LTE, because I'm going to do speed tests and I'm getting 4G. And for me, 4G is enough. If you're a person who's really caught up on, I gotta have LTE, I would rather give up my LTE, which is what I did, for 4G for a 7-inch 1080p display that is still compact like the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. The MediaPad here, or Honor X1, as my box says, is a superb looking device, I gotta tell you. I was gonna go for the black, but the black didn't look as elegant. If you look at the curves and the way the device looks, it's really sexy, really looks good. Ready to test out that 13 megapixel camera too. But I will go ahead and do an update on the software update, and we'll check that out. See, as you can see there, it already tells me. For your data though, you do need to put in your APN settings for T-Mobile, and then you need to turn on your data. If you need to do that, I'll put up lots of tutorials on here. So thus, today starts my challenge. I'm going to put aside all other devices, and I'm going to use this one daily. And I can tell you, I'm saying 2 weeks to a month, but I don't think I'm going to have a problem, because I've seen some things on the Galaxy Note 4. But I think once you start getting into bigger devices, you really start to want them to be bigger. It's weird, but see, there's another popping up saying system updates. I'm going to go ahead and do that update. But it's weird. You start to want them to be a little bit bigger, but you want them to be compact. And I can tell you, this does not feel like a 7-inch display. It is so compact. It's just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable how much. This is 7.9. This is 7. Unbelievable. Definitely is a phone. A good hybrid, I'll say. So there it is. There is my unboxing of the Huawei Ascend. Huawei Ascend. Oh God, no editing. We were just talking about the Huawei Ascend Mate. That's what I'm talking about. But the Huawei MediaPad X1, fellas, I got this for $319. The Huawei Ascend Mate, and that's shipped. My Huawei Ascend Mate 2 4G cost $340 shipped. So depending on where you are, you can actually have this for less than the Huawei Ascend Mate 2, and I can and I'm not bashing the Huawei Ascend Mate 2. It's a great device. It's just that, you know, I had some issues with it, and then, you know, I got had some problems with the US people, the people here in the US with Huawei, so I had to deal with the people overseas with Huawei. End result is I got this directly from Huawei, and I can tell you how to do it. I don't have to tell you. I can just put the link in the description. Make sure you use that link because it's affiliated with me. If you want to purchase this, it's only $319 shipped. And if you want express shipping, it's only $330 shipped to you. Well, depending on where you are, I shouldn't say that. Depending on where you are in the US, you know, my taxes are really high where I'm at in Texas. They're really high. Now, when I go home to New Jersey or wherever else, the taxes are a lot less. But here in Texas, taxes are a lot. So I chose express shipping. Thus, it cost me $330. That is the same price that I paid for my Huawei Ascend Mate 2 4G. This is a 4G device. It's not LTE, but it's a 4G device. This has a 5,000 milliamp battery. How they did it, I don't know. But it's there. So I'm going to give you so many updates on this device, it'll make you want to go buy it. You might want to sell your AscendMate 2 and go buy this. This is a lot thinner than the AscendMate 2, thus making it easier to handle. As you can see there, I do have T-Mobile. It's just amazing. So now I'm going to go ahead and set it up. The next video that you'll see is going to be a video test. I'm going to update it to 4.4 and I will have some updates on that as well. I will see you guys in the next one. Wow. Am I happy or what? Of course I am. Thanks, guys.